So Charming Custom Crafts, and I'm not really sure which number card this is. I think this is 20. I think this is 28. You'll know down below when you see it. Anyway, this card is made for my secret November-December card swap person, and it happens to be Bailey, and she's already received it, but I'm trying to videotape it. That didn't make any sense at all, did it? Scratch that. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, I'm rushing, trying to get everything done. Anyway, you'll know the number below, but this is my graphic 45 card with, it's a center, or it's actually a double side step, one left and right step, and with the center up. And I don't know the name of the paper pack, but if you guys want it, I could tell you. It wasn't even a paper pack. I got these papers at Tuesday morning, and I'm doing all kinds of fun things with them, and you'll see later on with some more cards and some other fun things that I hope to get up before Christmas. Anyway, this is for Bailey, and I think she'll like it. I think it's beautiful, and it's done very well. I did use some of the, let me put it down here. It makes it easier for me to see it this way. Anyway, you can see that I used the one layout, and I'll have to grit that real quick. I'll show you that. I'll stop when I get done describing it, and I'll show you. I used the Naughty and Nice list, and then I put some really cool gems, added some sparkle to it, and then this is actually wood Christmas trees, and then I used the chips from the chip tags and stuff. And this has little Santa on it. This is like a button. This is a flower behind it. And then I cut out each one of these little characters. And of course I added some bling to it to match the paper. I inked and aged everything with Vintage Photo from Tim Holtz Ranger. And then I again cut out some more pieces down through here. Added to like buttons that were on this little, I know the name of it, but I can't think of it. It's like the, it's not mannequins. Mine mannequin. Anyway, so I cut her out, and then I took this one off another page, and then I added some sparkle around the edge of the gold here, and then I glossy accent, and I thinned it because I didn't want it to be real dark. I did put glossy on certain parts of the card. Let me pull it up a little bit so you can see. I mean, you can see it obviously from the side, but the way it gives the look to the dress and the different pieces. And then you can see the teddy bear there in the corner. There's two teddy bears actually. This one kind of blends in a little bit more. I really like it. I put the ribbon down through here. I kind of pieced it together. You can see it because you're a little closer, but from a distance you won't see it. But I really like how this came out. I took a piece of paper and I burned around the edges out and then inked it. And then I took a one of the chip board pieces that says, "May the season be merry and bright." And I took the one piece of the four-cut, and I will show you in the next clip. And I did Santa, but I on anything that was white, I used my glimmer glue that sparkles, and then I used glossy on their faces and hands. And on, I didn't actually put it on the boots. I thought I did, and I didn't. But on the part of the fireplace screen, I put a gem and some glossy, and then on the socks. Then I cut out the horse, and I cut out, this is a chip flower in the back to give a little more stability to the centerpiece. And then I cut out one of the airplanes, and I glossied it, and behind each one of these to make it look like holly leaves. Again, I used wood Christmas trees. I glued or painted them, inked them to age them, and then I put some glitter glue and some gems on it. But I really like how this came out, and I put a tag here and I flipped it underneath. This is pop dotted. Some of these are pop dotted, some of them are not. So let me show you the side of it. This is probably going to be my best card of the season, at least in my opinion. I really like the colors. They match my house colors. I think that's why I fell in love with the paper pack. So I'm going to show you. It's actually the paper that I used on the back is, oh, I can't even think. I'm having such a bad time thinking. I'll probably think of it by the time we get to the next video and I show you the paper. But this isn't graphic 45 paper, but the colors just blended well. And you can see that I inked around the edges. And then I either put my initials or CCC for Charming Custom Crafts, and then I put the year, the 13. I have personal message on the inside, so, but if you can slightly see here, it's just paper that's the other side. It's craft paper, and then this paper, so it's got, you know, cookies, sugar cookies. But it is a double side step with the center popped up. It was part of the challenge for November, December. It had to be a step, either a side step, Jeffrey, I'm videotaping, either a side step, center step, right side or left side, and this is a double left and right side. So it came out gorgeous, and it's one of my favorite cards I think I've ever made. So stay tuned for some of the things that I have planned, for some more cards and other things that actually planned. I have some already made. I have some things in the works that you had a chance to see. And again, you can see where I glossied like the glass on the front of the airplane, over the little sailor or Santa guy in the back with all the little elves and things. It's really pretty. But I hope she likes it. I know she'll like it. I hope you guys like it, and stay tuned. I have plenty of things planned because I got plenty of this paper. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. I said goodbye, but I wanted to show you the paper. This is actually from the Christmas Emporium. That was the graphic45. I believe it was from last year, but I'm in love with the colors. I wanted to show you what I used. I used this piece and that piece, and that tag here, just so you guys see it. And then this piece here for the chips that I used. You'll see me use more of these. This was the inside of the paper, which it really didn't matter because I was looking for this color. This is from the Unique Christmas Emporium Collection Toyland. You'll see me use part of that later, but if you can see, I used like, I don't know where it's at. Not that one. Maybe that one. No, not that one. I think I used that one. I used like that one, and I used like this piece, and I believe I used that elephant. The airplane with the opposite way, so I think I used this one. So I cut them out, and I know I used this teddy bear, and I used that teddy bear. And the dolly I used was this one, so I cut out each and every one. No, it was that was that elephant, but I used that dolly. Pretty sure I used that dolly. And then I used one of these little babies on the drum. It cut off, and I had to upload a bunch of stuff and clean up and everything else. Anyway, here is the other paper I used. This is the one I did, and I cut it out, and I actually cut around the edges to make sure that I can put all these other pieces in. You will see these other ones. I don't want to show you the other ones, but this one is Happy Holidays collection from the Christmas Emporium. And on the back, it's got writing. So that's the one I used for that. Now on the bow, you can see that I cut the bow out and I glimmer glued the edges here, and then I glossy accent, but I cut off pieces and parts because you can only get so far. There's only this much and that much, and then I took part of down here. But you can see that I took from the nice list and the naughty, and what I did, as you can see in the card, now you can see where it's glitter glue. You can kind of see it in the light now. You can see that I put the naughty list on the left, because if you're naughty, you're put on the bottom of the list, but they go through the naughty list to make sure maybe you get stuff. But now Santa does Coal Priority and FedEx and UPS now. Oh, I'm no funny, right? Anyway, so this is the collection of paper that I used. And I ended up using this piece, leftover pieces. You'll see that coming up here soon, before Christmas. You'll see what I did with it. Take care, guys, and enjoy the pictures.